In this video, I'm going to show you how to add icons onto your taskbar. We're going to actually real quick go into where the lock taskbar is. And as you can see, it's not locked right now. And what we're going to actually do is go into toolbars. We're going to actually go into new toolbar. And as you can see, we have all these icons and they actually come under this PC. So I'm going to hit select folder. And now if we slide this, because it's not locked, we're seeing all those icons show up on the taskbar. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of show text, and we're also going to get rid of show title. There's how I can get all of my hard drives as well as SD cards. If I have a cell phone connected, it'll show up here. Right here is a jump drive, and if I unplug it real quick, which I'm going to do, you'll see that it comes off the taskbar instantaneously. I'm going to plug the jump drive back in, the USB jump drive. It's really handy to have this feature. It actually popped up on my second monitor. I can click on this drive. I can also click on my OS drive, and you can see them all pop up. I can actually go to show windows side by side. I can do unshow all windows side by side. I can show all windows stacked. So it's nice to be able to click on these drives, have them really handy, and have you be able to access them really quick. I'm going to do on show all windows stacked. And all I'm going to do really quick is close all windows, all of these windows here. I'm actually going to add another set of icons onto this taskbar. If I go to the taskbar again, and I select toolbars, I'm going to go into new toolbar. I'm going to actually go to my C drive, and I already have a folder that says icons. What I'm going to do is select this folder. Now I can slide this out slightly, and it's the same thing. I'm going to click where that little line is that's separating them. I'm going to get rid of the show text. I'm going to get rid of the show title. So you have show title and show text. I prefer not to have those showing. You may want to have them when you actually set this up on your particular computer system. I'm going to slide this a little bit over towards the notification area. I'm going to leave this set where it is, and then I can just go and lock the taskbar now. So that's why it's good to have the taskbar unlocked when you're adding new folders, new toolbars to the taskbar. So it's kind of a nice feature within Windows to have. It's pretty easy to add any type of, icon or anything you want to the Windows taskbar. For example, I could actually open up this particular folder here, and then I can actually open up this is my C drive right here. I can actually make another folder, and I'm going to do new folder. And instead of icons, I'm going to call it icon 2. And let me just slide this out of the way. I don't have my icon showing right now. I'm going to go into view, and then I'm going to hit show desktop icons. As you can see, I have quite a few of them. I think it's better not to show your desktop icons though. So now that I've got all my Windows icons showing, I can actually just grab any of these icons right here and drop them in. All you'd have to do is create a desktop icon, create shortcut desktop icon, put them on your desktop, throw them into any folder you want, and then install them onto your Windows taskbar. I'll show you what I mean one more time. I'm just going to click on here. I'm going to actually unlock the taskbar. I'm going to come into where the toolbars is, new toolbar, and in my C drive I've got the icon 2, and I'm going to hit select folder. Now as you can see, if I slide these out a little bit, slide this one out, and the icon 2 is now showing, and I'm going to hide show text and hide show title, and it's all the actual icons that are showing up right here. I could view these icons right here. If I go into view, I can actually show extra large view, as everyone can imagine. If I want to show a small icon, I can show the small icon view. But that's all you're really doing. You're creating a folder and then just putting icons into the folder and then selecting that folder to show up on the actual taskbar by going into, once again, all you simply do is go into toolbar and add new toolbars. That's it. What you're going to do is select a folder and then it's going to create your toolbar, your brand new toolbar. So it's not really that hard to do. I can actually, I guess, do it one more time. If I go into my C drive, I'm going to make a new folder and we'll call this icon 3. And that's all you do, folks, is make a folder and whatever you want to drop and drag into it. And like I said, any program you've got on your computer, you can actually create a shortcut to show up on the desktop. And that's how you'd get it on the desktop and then drop and drag it, into the particular folder you want. Then we'll go into the Windows Taskbar once again. And we're going to actually, with this, create a new toolbar again. So new toolbar, and we're going to go into my C drive, and as everybody can imagine, we're going to go to the icon 3, select new folder, and we're going to click on it. We don't need the text and we don't need the title, and we can slide it out. We can slide this down a little bit so you can have as many toolbars as you want, as much as you got screen real estate for anyhow, and we can then lock it down. I wouldn't really want all of these icons on my taskbar. But like I said before, we'll go in, we'll unlock the taskbar, and now what we can do is when we go into toolbars, we can get rid of icon 3, and we can get rid of icon number 2, because I don't really need those. This icon by the recycle bin is for my Blackmagic Design Intensity Shuttle. So I like having that handy because there's a lot of different configurations I can do to this particular piece of hardware when I'm doing my video editing. So it's nice to have that really handy. But a lot of you watching this video will be able to decide what icons do you want on your taskbar. It's really easy to do. Like I said, for anything you've got, you just create a shortcut, with Windows. And then once you've done that, just drop and drag those icons, into a particular folder. And as you can see, I got rid of pretty much all the desktop shortcuts on here, which I don't really need them on my desktop anyhow. Usually, like I said, I don't show desktop icons anyhow. But anyway, I hope this was, educational for some of you to show you how to actually set up your Windows, taskbar to make it a little bit more convenient for yourself. Now, if I want to show those, if I want to come down here and show the desktop icons, again, I can. If I actually want to come into the C drive, I can actually go into icon 3. I can also put these back if I want to, in case you thought that they were deleted. They're not actually deleted. And also my icon 2, I can actually put these back as well. As I stated, I usually don't have my icons showing, so once again, I'll go back into view, show desktop icons. I won't show them. So there you go. And this, you can kind of position it where you want. You can actually put this over here, and now these, see, you can actually slide these all the way over here, and we can actually switch places with the actual programs. Here, let me do this. Now you can actually see the Windows programs. Well, a lot of the Windows programs that I put on my taskbar showing up here, like Premiere Pro, my GeForce Experience. So you can arrange the taskbar really any way you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take these and slide them all the way down again. These here, I liked them over here. And all these hard drives and external stuff. This is how I like mine arranged. It's pretty easy to set it up as I've shown in this video. You really, like I said, create folders and stick anything in those folders. You can actually put Windows Excel documents into a folder, or Microsoft Word documents into a folder right here on your taskbar, and then just click that, and all of the documents that you have in that folder will actually show up. It's a really easy way to make your life a little bit easier, I guess, when you're working with Windows. What I'm going to do now is I've got Premiere open, and I've also got Paint open. And if I go show Windows side by side, we can see it show it side by side. Now I'm going to do undo, show side by side. we can go show Windows stacked, and I'm going to undo show Windows stacked. Now if I do open up a hard drive, I'm going to open up this hard drive. Now if I go show Windows side by side, it is showing them side by side. I'm going to undo show side by side. Now if this one's minimized and isn't taking up screen real estate, now if I actually go show Windows side by side, it's only going to show Premiere and Paint, because the ones that are minimized aren't going to be shown side by side. So this might help some of you work more efficient within Windows as well, especially if some of you have the ultra-wide monitors. By stacking them side by side, you can really make use of those ultra-wide monitors that have the 21:9 aspect ratio as opposed to the 16:9 aspect ratio. As you can imagine, you can show them stacked as I've shown. You can show them side by side. Whatever would work best for you, is the way to go. But it is easy in Windows just to switch between programs. If you had Microsoft Explorer up and you wanted to actually use Microsoft Word, you can just obviously click how I'm clicking between Paint and Premiere. And I could, like I said, go and show Windows side by side. I could later do on show side by side. Some people are wondering why not use the snap feature, and you can use that. You can just slide this against the side here. This one's naturally going to take up that space there, but you can also, if we want to slide it a little bit, if you kind of go down towards the bottom in the corner, it'll only take up like a quarter of the screen. And we can actually do that with this too. We can actually make it take up a quarter of the screen. You just kind of got to be a little bit accurate. It's kind of cool if you want to have 4 programs up and running. What I want to do real quick with this video is show you how to get icons on the Windows Taskbar for Windows 7. It's a lot like Windows 10. We're just going to actually right click where it says Toolbars. We're going to go into New Toolbar. Unlike Windows 10, you can actually select Computer, and only the hardware is actually going to be on the actual Windows taskbar. We could actually click Libraries, or we could actually even go into Favorites. With Windows 10, it just combines all 3 of these. I think Windows 7 does it a lot better. If we hit Select Folder, you can see that the computer icons are coming up, but none of the other folders. And that's exactly why I like it better than Windows 10. Now, like with Windows 10, we can slide this all the way over and kind of arrange these the way we want. So there's not much of a difference in that regards. And we can actually lock the taskbar. We can actually come into here and go into Toolbars. And if I go New Toolbar, now you're going to see, now I can actually just select the libraries. I'll select that. I can actually unlock the taskbar, slide this out a little bit, and we're going to get rid of Show Text. We're going to get rid of Show Title, and we're going to lock the taskbar. So it looks really nice and clean. It would be up to the individual if they'd want to include these extra folders in with the hard drives that show up. With Windows 10, you can't get rid of it. It's all grouped together. Real quick, if we want to add any type of program to the actual Windows taskbar, a lot of you probably know it's easy to do. You can go into All Programs, and anything you want to add, all you have to do is right click it. So if I want to actually add Adobe Acrobat, I can actually just right click on it. We can pin to the taskbar or pin to the start menu. You have your option, or you can just leave it as is. I'm going to actually pin it to the taskbar, and that's all there is to it. Now that icon is pinned to the taskbar, it's really easy to do a quick launch of the Adobe Acrobat. I'll go in here real quick, go into All Programs, and I'll do Adobe, I guess Animate. We'll actually pin that. We'll pin it to the taskbar. Now we see that icon. I haven't even used this software, so it's probably going to take a while for it to load up. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to show in this particular video.